Hello there, welcome to this presentation of the Validation SmartGuide. My name is Steve from WorkSmart Systems, and I will talk you through the features and benefits of this program where you can systemize your validations. You start the program, you'll come to this welcome screen. As you can see, you have tab bars at the top to navigate. The bottom of each screen will have a record selector, and you'll have these little buttons you use to carry out the functions on each page. If we go to the first tab, Validation Planning, here you schedule and plan your validations for each unit. Enter in the course code and title, and then under that enter in all the units for that course. Down below you have a record selector, you click next and you can enter in as many courses with as many units as you want. Now you have to allocate a risk rating. So with validations you have to do a certain percentage in year 1, certain percentage by year 3, and validate everything in 5 years. So allocate high, medium or low, and then give your rating a reason. So why did you rate it as high? Was it to do with industry relevance? Was it to do with the volume of students going through it? Put there a brief reason, and then select what year you intend to do the validation in. And when you've done that, then you can allocate a projected review date of when you think you are likely to do the validation. Obviously, if you change those dates in the future, come back and update this. Then when they're completed, you come here and check them off to show that they've been done. So as you can see, you can plan and schedule all your validations here, and this is just showing you can add more courses and more units. Next we'll go to validators. This is where you record all the people who will be involved in conducting the validation to show that they have sufficient skills and experience to participate in that validation. This is a summary sheet here. You just put the brief details on whether they're external to your company or internal. Put in any relevant qualifications, any industry knowledge and experience, and just put a summary here. You can add a picture of them. If you just click the box, click add, you can add any picture. This one's a JPEG, but you can add any format of photograph, whether it be a bitmap or a GIF, it will show here. If you come down to the bottom here, you can add documents as well. So this is why you only need to add a summary. You can add all sorts of documents. You can add scanned qualifications. Let's add another one because you can have more than one. We'll add a resume, add some details. There's one in Excel, one in Word, add another, and so on. So you can keep adding documents and they'll show in the box here. So if I go next, as you can see, next, previous, you can see how many documents. Double click, opens this box, select one, click open, click OK, and it'll open in the program. So you can have all your validators and all your trainers in here, and you can link all the relevant documentation on this one page to demonstrate that they can undertake the validation. Moving on, back up, and we can go to the validation process itself. We fill the top section in first, the date. This box here will show all the people, all the validators and trainers entered on the validators page. You can select which ones are going to participate in the validation for this unit. Select the unit to be validated, the title will autofill, and if you're clustering that unit with other units, click here to show all the other units you've entered, and you can check the units that it's clustered with. Click OK, and there you go. Finally, put in the sample size. Depending on how popular this unit is that you're validating, the priority you've allocated it, you need to put in a sample size that you're going to include and review in this validation. And then it's simply a question of going through the questions, ticking boxes, providing relevant answers, for your validation of your assessment process and practices, and then your assessment judgments and the evidence. So simply work your way through these, recording your answers, and when done, you'll have completed the validation. Now, if during this time you have any issues that arise or any improvements that are identified, you can come to this screen here, and this is where you record all the details for those. The box at the top is an auto incremental number by the computer, so that'll record what number issue improvement you're on. Select the unit that you've got the issue or improvement with, which will auto-fill the title. Then come down and put down what the issue or improvement is. Give as much detail as you can, try and get to the root cause if it's a problem. Allocate it, its criticality, is it critical, high or low, and you would obviously allocate a date to be done by based on this criticality. Then put the actions that are going to be undertaken, and then just work through the boxes. And when it's signed off, there's a sign off box to show it's signed off. And there you have it. That's a very short overview of the program. I hope you enjoyed this overview. It shows you how you can do the planning, how you can capture all your validators. It shows the validation progress and any issues or improvements. So it's a complete system for validation. I hope this has been clear and you've enjoyed this presentation. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.